Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my vlog. Today we are going to talk about the pros and cons of synthetic dreads. But first, can we just talk about how amazing this shirt is? First and foremost, let me just say that the pros, to me, the pros far outweigh the cons. So let's start with pros. Pros are, they look fucking awesome. I love them. I wish that I had balls enough to dread my own hair. However, I do not. I am too indecisive for that. And I feel like I would always want something different, and it would be a bitch to always have them. I like the option of being able to take them in and out. So that's a pro. That you can take them in and out. You can change your look very, very quickly. Today I can look like this. Tomorrow I can look very classy with like top bun on my head and like a lady. So another pro is they're pretty easy to make. It's not like rocket science, so pretty much anybody can do it. They're really easy to install. You just braid them in. So, for example, like this is one long piece. I have double-ended dreads. Some people like single. I like double because it gives you a lot more fullness than the single-ended dreads. So this is just one big long piece. What you do is just like fold it in half, and then you braid your hair, that's like my hair mixed into it, with it, and that is what holds it in. You like put a rubber band at the bottom, and it seals them in. You can wear them for a really long time. You can, I know some people wear them for months. I don't like doing that. I feel like I have to take them out like once every week or once every other week, and at least like really scrub my head, really let my head rest. That's just me. It's totally up to you. You don't have to do much to your hair, which is fucking awesome. I haven't had this much spare time in the morning since I was a child. You literally, and that's perfect for someone like me because I like to look like I gave a shit, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I like for people to think that I care, but I would prefer it to take 0 time. So this is excellent for me because I literally wake up, I brush out my little bangs, and I fucking am on the road. Another pro is that you get the look that you want immediately. There is no waiting. You just have to install them, and poof, is exactly what you wanted. You can change your colors. There are endless options for you. And I do everything in them. I haven't found that they're a hindrance in any way. I work out every day. I do hot yoga. I just put them up on top of my head, like, you know, in like some like thing, something like this. And I use a big headband so it will hold it. And that keeps it out of the way. Makes it really easy for me. So I don't find that it hinders anything. I actually think it makes it easier. I don't have to wash my hair as much. Your actual hair, I guess, I don't know why, because it's like braided into it. It just keeps it maybe out of the way, like out of your face. And to me, it doesn't get as oily because my head is very oily. Usually if my hair is just natural, like down, I have to wash it like every other day or else it gets like I look like. So I like the fact that, I can go days without even thinking about washing my hair and it's totally fine. I like to mix in pieces like this that are just like braided, that it's just my hair. And that will lead us to cons. Everything has a good and bad side, right? So cons, the first one is, it is time consuming to make. So yes, they are easy to make, but it literally took me all damn day. I think it was like a 12-hour situation or a 14-hour. It took fucking forever. Just because it's not hard, but it is very repetitive. My back hurt. I felt like I was in some sweatshop, like, you know, like feel like a zombie at the end of the day. And my head, I used 3 packs of hair and you just use the yaki hair, it is a lot. I mean, each pack for me I think made like 9 dreads themselves, and that was enough to do my whole head. So if you have, you know, my moderate size head, then 3 packs of hair should be enough. You can buy them. You don't have to make them yourself. A lot of places online have them. They are kind of expensive, probably like $200, $250 for a bundle of them, and you will probably need at least a couple of bundles to do your whole head. I made my own. It was a lot cheaper that way, but I understand why people charge so much to make them, because it is a bitch and it takes forever. First time, I like the look of, for girls especially, I like the look of having hair out with the dreads. It makes it look a little bit more hippie vibes and kind of like bohemian, beachy, kind of chill. And that fits me, so I didn't want my whole head dreaded, so I wanted to leave this top out. The first time that I did it, I left out pieces in between some of the dreads, so like part of my head was dreaded and parts were just kind of like out, and it looked fucking awesome. However, because of the dreads, whatever hair you leave out, it's like Velcro, and it just like starts actually dreading your real hair. And let me tell you, if you have never had a bird's nest in your head, then it sucks. I mean, it was very painful to brush out. I felt like I was constantly ripping out pieces of my hair because it was just like so matted in there. So instead, I have learned now, whatever pieces I want out, I just braid my actual hair, so it's still my hair, this is all me, and it just kind of looks a little bit more undone. And then I just leave out just literally just like this top bang area, and it makes it easier to maintain that way. So it is time consuming to put them in. The first time that I put them in, installed them, I was really excited to get them in, so I felt like, I was like, oh, this is a piece of cake. If you're a good braider, then it will be easy for you. If you, of course, don't know how to braid, it's gonna suck, and you need to get somebody to help you because you're not gonna be able to get all of this back here. I am a good braider, it's easy for me to braid. So the first time I was like, yeah, this is fucking awesome, I'm super fast at this. And it really didn't take me that long, maybe like an hour and a half to put them in. But I was stoked, and people were like, when I watched other people's videos, they were like, my arms hurt, and it's gonna kill your arms, and it's so hard, it takes forever. And I was like, what are they talking about? This was a piece of cake. Like, making them, yes, was a bitch. Putting them in was not that hard. However, the second time, it was a little bit harder. Like, the excitement, the initial excitement is like, not really, you know, there anymore or what, but it felt like it took forever, like forever. So this is the third time that I put them in, and it gets harder every time. I feel like it takes longer. My arms do get tired. I'm like, am I just getting weaker or what? Like, I don't understand the problem. But it really does, it's a bitch to put them on, I'm gonna be honest. The good thing is that you only have to put them in that once, and then you can wear them for quite a while. So that con is kind of, it's a con, but it's not really an important con. Oh, and then maintenance. Maintenance is kind of annoying because like the ends get kind of like stupid, like frizzy, and you have to maintain that. So every time you take them out, you basically have to like re-steam them. You might have to like tease them and steam them, seal them back up. So it is kind of a process. The worst part, of course, is getting them in and taking them out. Taking them out also takes equally as long as putting them in, I think. The first time when I watched other people's videos, they told me that to put 3 bands, 1, 2, and 3, to make sure that bitch stays on. Oh my god, that took fucking forever to get out, because you're having to get these tiny little ass rubber bands, like, it was a bitch. Don't do that. One will hold it, Just make sure you get rubber bands, not plastic. I haven't had any problems with my weave falling out. It's fine. Just put one down at the bottom, boop, like that, and it stays and it's fine and it works for me. So I'm not trying to be fishing 100 rubber bands out of my head. I am so thirsty. Hang on. Okay, con would be probably the weight of them on your head. The first day after I put them in, like the day after, I started to get a little bit of a headache, and I was like, oh no, because I am prone to headaches, and I was like, if this is how it's going to be, I can't hang with this, because it was like a kind of like that nagging headache in the back of my head. However, I looked it up, and people were like, wait it out, it goes away, your head will get used to it. And they were right. By the next day, it was fine, and I haven't had a headache from them since. Sleeping in them was weird at first because it's, you know, awkward and feels like you're sleeping on like worms or straw. They're kind of itchy, so like against your skin, it's like, it's not that comfortable. But you get used to that too. For me, the pros far outweigh the cons. I love them. I love my hair like this. I have heard more people tell me that this is the way that I should look all the time. This is who I am. I feel more me when I have this. And don't, by the way, don't let anybody tell you that synthetic threads are bullshit or that's not the way it's supposed to be. I understand the ideals behind dreading. I understand the lifestyle. I understand the religion. I understand the history in our hair. I understand that it means a lot for someone to have that natural journey. But that is not for everyone. And everyone's way is different. And my way is a more temporary way. And I still get to enjoy the way that it looks, the way that I feel when I wear them. It is not the same thing. I know, don't crucify me. But I spent 14 hours making these bitches. I earned it, okay? Okay. First of all, who the fuck are they to say what you can and can't do with your head? You can respect it the real way, and you can also enjoy the faux dread way. They are awesome. And especially for people like me that are so indecisive about, you know, if they would want to have them all the time and if they might, you know, get tired of them after like a month and be like, just shave their head, like a crazy person, then this is for you. This is what they look like. So that is all for today, pros and cons. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you liked it. Tell me if you didn't like it. Comment. I am thinking about, if people are interested, I will do how I made my synthetic dreads. Comment below, and I will also make that video for you guys. And that is all. So, dread it up.